Imagine walking down the street you've known your whole life, and suddenly everything is gone. Houses boarded up, streets cracked and smoking, silence where there used to be laughter, a town that disappeared almost overnight. No, it's not a horror movie, it's real. It's Centralia, Pennsylvania, and it all began with a tiny fire in 1962, a fire that would never die. Centralia was a typical mining town. Coal trains rumbled past, miners clocked in, and families built their lives on routine and hard work. It was tight-knit, alive, and proud. But beneath that pride, the earth held a secret. Anthracite coal, buried deep, can be beautiful, but deadly. And when humans make mistakes around coal, the results can be catastrophic. One careless fire in a town landfill would change everything forever. The first signs. It started small, a trash fire in 1962. Residents didn't worry. Fires like that were normal, but this one sneaked into an abandoned coal mine below the surface. Underground, it moved quietly, devouring everything in its path. Soon, smoke began to rise from cracks in the streets. Strange smells lingered in homes, sidewalks heaved, sinkholes opened in backyards, pets refused to go outside, people whispered something was wrong. The spread. By the mid-1960s, experts realized the fire wasn't stopping. It had tunneled through the coal seams beneath the town, unstoppable. The underground blaze was invisible, yet lethal. Carbon monoxide, toxic gases, and heat seeped upward. Families began to leave. Some tried to stay. They patched the cracks, ignored the warnings, and pretended life was normal. But Centralia was changing. Every day, the ground beneath them grew hotter, more unstable. The evacuation. By the 1980s, leaving was no longer a choice. It was a necessity. Homes were condemned, streets were closed. Families packed their lives into boxes and drove away. Shops shuttered, schools emptied. The government stepped in with buyouts in the early 1990s. One by one, Centralia emptied. It was a slow exodus at first, then a flood. And yet the fire below never stopped. The ghost town. Today, Centralia is a ghost. Drive down its empty streets and you'll see rusted mailboxes standing alone in tall weeds. Sidewalks buckle from heat. Vents hiss gas into the air. Smoke rises from cracks in the asphalt. Urban explorers wander the empty roads, cameras in hand. They take pictures of decaying buildings, graffiti-covered walls, and the occasional sinkhole. Every step is a reminder. Beneath the ground, fire still burns. Some residents refused to leave entirely. They stayed in the face of danger. They reported strange noises, smoke-filled basements, and a constant smell of sulfur. They lived alongside an invisible, relentless force. The cultural impact. Centralia has inspired movies, books, and legends of a cursed town. It's an eerie reminder that human mistakes, even small ones, can echo through generations. That one fire could erase a community, leaving nothing but ruins and memory. By the 1990s, there was no turning back. The remaining structures were demolished, roads cracked and twisted. The underground fire had claimed victory. Centralia wasn't just abandoned. It was defeated by the earth beneath it, and the fire? Experts estimate it could burn for another 250 years. It's invisible, silent, yet persistent. A reminder that some disasters don't explode. They smolder, quietly consuming everything above. Walk through the streets today and you feel it. The heat from the asphalt, the smoke from the ground, the emptiness of buildings that once held life. Centralia isn't dead, it's changed, forever. Centralia is more than a ghost town, it's a warning, a story about how fragile our world can be. One careless act, one fire, and an entire town vanished. It asks a question we can't ignore. What would it take for your home, your community, to disappear overnight? The fire below Centralia still burns, and while the town above sleeps in silence, it reminds us that some ghosts are not human at all.